Hey everyone, Caleb with the Antique Book Collective, and today I'm getting back to you guys with this Grosse Lenre book. So guys, I found out that I actually, I misread the title. So, obviously I am not always literate. It's sort of hard to be literate sometimes, so, especially when you're trying to read Old German. So guys, see this right here? How it's two F's? Those are not F's, I guess. I've been informed that those are S's, and since I now know that they are S's, and because of some great information that that some people shared with me in some comments of my last video on this book, I actually was able to learn some really cool stuff about this book. So, guys, one of the best comments. Sorry to the other guy that commented. The comment got deleted, which really stinks. I wish I remembered the other guy's name. But one of the commenters that provided some really good info is the Small Town Bookseller. Be sure to check out his channel, guys. He's got some really good information. But something that was shared with me in those comments was that, guys, this is not the last copy of this book in the whole world. I know I said that I thought that it could be in the video, so obviously that did leave room for, yes, it might not be, and I honestly expected it wasn't, because that you don't get the last book in the whole world too often in this business. Yeah, it happens sometimes, but not all the time. And this book, it seemed like it was a little more important, so I was not really expecting this to be the absolute last book in the whole wide world of this particular book from this particular author. However, that being said, the information that was shared with me, so evidently there is, that we know of, one other copy in the world in Sweden that's an actual physical paper hard copy of this year. So there's one other one at least, and there are, I believe it was like 20 or 21 other libraries that have copies of this book that are in digital format or microfilm or some other various way that they keep files of really old books. So it was really cool to hear that there are other copies of this book out there. Guys, it's not too often, again, as I said already, it's not too often you get the last book in the whole wide world of a particular book. It does happen. I have had it happen quite a few times. It does become a little bit of a headache when you're trying to figure out what to price that baby as, but it is very cool when you can find out that you don't have the last one. When you find out that this guy does still have some of his siblings still around, you know, it's cool to be like, look, buddy, you're not alone. There's others of you. You know, it's interesting and cool to think about that fun little thing. So, guys, there are a lot of really cool old books out there. Sometimes you're going to have to poke around to places you've never been. The people that commented and shared this information with me, they actually used a website I had never heard of. Because the comment got deleted, I don't know who deleted it, how it got deleted. It's a bummer that it did, but they actually shared that there is like this thing that lets you look up all the different libraries of the whole wide world and check books for all those libraries all at once, which I thought was really cool. Again, I don't remember what it was. I think it was a paid service, and I tried navigating through it, and it was not really my thing. I don't really know how to use it. Didn't go at it too long, but it was very cool to learn that this is not the last book. And as you guys probably could put together, the fact that I could not spell the name right, because I thought it was two F's, but it's actually two S's. And again, you guys saw those F's, S's. They look like F's. They definitely are F's. The Germans are crazy. And I could say that, my family, German heritage, so I could say that. I could say whatever I want. But it is definitely important to know that sometimes you're not spelling stuff out absolutely correctly. I actually downloaded Google Translate on my phone. You can actually take photos of stuff in different languages, and it can translate. However, it's not always 100%. In this case, it had it wrong as well, and Google and I were both like, well, I don't know what's happening. Crazy Germans. So with all that said, though, guys, I just wanted to update you guys with a little bit more that I've learned about this book. I'm sure I'm going to learn more along the line, down the road, as I go over this and learn more about this book, because you hang on to some of these books for a lot longer, especially when they're really rare ones like this. So I will have this baby for a little bit longer. With the price I'm asking for, it's pretty stinking high, so I will hang on to it for a while longer, but I just like the higher price on it just because I think it's a cool book. It's fun to hang on to, and honestly, with the higher price, it's not going to sell probably, so I'll be able to do more videos on it, because again, there's just so much that I'm learning about this book and that I'd like to share with you guys about this particular book in the future. So with all that said and done, though, guys, be sure to check out one of my other videos, including the video that I made the mistake in, and be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.